Deion Sanders, ever the showman, has once again stirred the pot in college football, this time by proposing a bold idea: a spring game between Colorado and another program, complete with joint practices. It's a concept that mirrors the NFL's training camp model, offering teams a chance to compete and prepare in a fresh, innovative way. Syracuse coach Fran Brown quickly responded on social media, expressing interest in bringing his team to Boulder for such an event. But while the idea has sparked excitement, it's already running into the immovable object of NCAA bureaucracy. The NCAA, with its labyrinth of rules and committees, prohibits teams from playing each other in the spring. The reasons? Logistics like travel costs, lodging, meals, and insurance waivers. Yet, these hurdles seem minor compared to the NCAA's willingness to entertain far more radical ideas in the past, like the Big Ten's 2020 proposal to play 2 seasons in 9 months during the COVID-19 pandemic. The irony is hard to ignore. A controlled scrimmage between 2 teams is deemed too complicated, while double seasons in a pandemic were once on the table. The reluctance to embrace Sanders' idea highlights a larger issue within college football: the NCAA's inability to adapt to the evolving landscape. While tampering, unofficial contact with players before they enter the transfer portal remains rampant and unpunished at the FBS level, the NCAA has instead focused its enforcement on smaller schools like Southern Utah, which face penalties for minor violations. This inconsistency has left coaches frustrated and skeptical of the system. Meanwhile, the spring game tradition is fading. Nebraska, Texas, Ohio State, USC, LSU, and Oklahoma have all canceled or altered their spring games, citing concerns over scouts poaching players via the transfer portal. West Virginia coach Rich Rodriguez even joked about hiding his best players during spring games to avoid giving rival coaches a free scouting report. The irony is that these games, once a staple of college football, are now seen as liabilities rather than opportunities. Sanders' proposal offers a potential solution: televised joint practices and controlled scrimmages that could generate revenue and excitement while addressing tampering concerns. It's a win-win idea that aligns with the NFL's successful model. But as Sanders quipped, that would make too much sense. For now, the NCAA's rigid structure and resistance to change remain the biggest obstacles to progress in college football.